Alright, this is part 2. I have 37 minutes on my phone. So I'm saying? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys, if I was a bit pissed off and animated. My significant other really gets under my skin, man. She pisses me off. So I'm saying? She takes me for granted, man. She's fucking evil. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sometimes I hear her saying, I don't bang men, Ivan. She says that. I know she's lying on me. She's a fucking liar, man. She's a fucking evil liar. I'm like, no, you're banging the men. You think I'm stupid? You're banging the men, man. Yeah, I don't bang the men. Yeah, you're banging the men. You think I'm stupid? Yeah. And she's not just banging one man. No, she's banging at least, I don't know, at least maybe 5, 6, maybe 7, 8, 10, maybe even 20 guys. She probably has maybe 10, maybe 5, maybe 10, maybe 15 numbers on her phone. Guys who she's seeing behind my back, man. She's a special woman, and those guys in Hollywood are attracted from the outside. She's obviously attracted to some of them. She can't stay away. She's obviously seeing multiple men behind my back, obviously. Hence why when she cries at night, it's hard for me to take her seriously, and I call her a bitch because she's being evil, man. She wants her full cake. She doesn't want to be left behind and miss out on all those millions, obviously. And see, hell, hence why she destroys my sleep. At the same time, she likes the guys. I'll never know. She's gonna cover. She's gonna keep fucking them. Same time, she doesn't want me touching one chick. Selfish fucking woman, man. That's why I've had it. Enough's enough, man. I'm done with being this fucking loyal guy, man. No, man. I'm loyal and you keep cheating on me, man. Why can't you do like that? I'm sorry. I never had any of this in my teens, in my 20s. I'm now in my early 30s. I never had any of this. You had moments in your teens and moments in your 20s, and also in your 30s. I never had any of this. Obviously. But because I'm special and I'm her husband, obviously, she can't get that through her head because she's blinded by all this, obviously. She's blinded by her selfishness, and she's blinded by what she's her adulterous behavior, obviously. She's crazy. Crazy woman, I'm saying. Will she give you hell? Yeah, she will. Wow, you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ignore you, man. Just like you ignore me, right? When I cry those tears, you cry, oh, I'm so sorry, Ivan. When I saw Avengers Endgame and you continually fuck more men. You're fucking crazy, man. I'm so sorry, Ivan. I love you and all that stuff. And then after you do that, you go ahead and fuck the guy and text him. Crazy. Fucking crazy, man. Yeah, man. That's why I ignore her. She's a crazy woman. There you go. Yeah. We'll be back and forth. You do chicks. Yeah, I'll be back and forth, man. Either Rad and Chicken Titties will be back and forth. We'll be back and forth, man. It'll be tough, man. They're both hot. That's if they say yes, or they might both reject me, though. That's the thing, though. They might both say no and reject me. So it's like, yeah. They might both say no and reject me. Yeah, man. They might both say no and reject me. Yeah. But I think one of them will at least say yes. One maybe no, the other one maybe yes. Or 2 no's, or maybe 2 yeses. I don't know. See what happens. Some Sarah. Yeah. Yeah. I'm Sarah. I'm thinking of getting a coffee upstairs, guys. I might get a coffee, I don't know. Yeah. Ivan, will this all fly past her mind? Yeah, it will. I can make 10 million videos about the difference she made in her life. I can tell her to smarten up. I can tell her to stop cheating on me. She's not going to listen, man. As long as she's separate from me, and she sees hell, obviously. That's another reason, too. She's going to keep cheating on me. She's not going to listen. So if you're not gonna listen to me, I'm not gonna listen to you either, man. You can cry every tears and say F you and all stuff, yell all you want. I'm going to ignore you, man, because as you're doing that, you're gonna keep cheating on me. So I'm gonna ignore you because you're crazy. Sarah? Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. Sarah? Yes, my scotch is calling me better than Holly, guys. Looking at an amazing comment I'm gonna own. I'm gonna hire a 7 team. I might hire assistants who work in Hollywood. The assistants, I'll pay them like $250,000 a year salary. That's a good pay. $250K, you can live. You're living a pretty good life in Vancouver. Vancouver is very expensive though. But for $250K, you're living a good life in Vancouver. You can rent a nice apartment for yourself, buy a condo. You can buy a $500,000 condo with that money. $500,000 condo in Vancouver is not bad. It's pretty good. But Vancouver is very expensive. Like the house I'm living in now would be like $400K in Vancouver. That's how expensive Vancouver is. This house I'm living in now is worth like maybe $215,000 of a house. In Quebec, in BC, Vancouver, it's like worth $400K because Vancouver is very expensive. A $400,000 house in Vancouver is like the houses I'm living in now, and the houses on my street I live in now. Those are like $400,000 houses in Vancouver. Vancouver is very expensive. Sarah? Yeah. That's why make sure you pay your team a lot of money. That way they live a great life, obviously. You pay your team $250K, $400K, they're gonna slack the fuck off. They're not gonna work hard for you. They'll work hard for you, but they're not making their millions. Pay them the million. They're working with the biggest film brand in the industry. Make sure they get paid their millions. I'm gonna hire a 7 team, 2 secretaries, an accountant, lawyer, head of production, and 2 script developers. And the 2 script developers are going to be my presidents, the co-presidents of my company. And me and my significant other are the co-CEOs of the company. And they're the presidents. We're going to make them the presidents of the company. They're running the studio, obviously. We're the boss, but they're running on our behalf pretty much. But I'm handling all the contracts for the actors and all that. I'm handling all that. The main things, I'm handling all that. The script for Zanus, I'm handling all that. They're handling everything else, and the other guys have to help them out too, obviously. The secretaries, I'll pay them a rich $1 million yearly salary. That's a good paycheck for them. $1 million a year. The 2 secretaries I'll pay. You have to work for the big like 6 Hollywood companies. I don't want television guys. No, I don't feel like looking at all those resumes. Big 6 companies in Hollywood. So like Netflix, Sony, Warner Bros, Universal, Disney. So I'm saying those companies, the 2 secretaries, and I'll pay them a $1 million yearly salary and $5.5 million of the royalties for the box office. And they get a $300K signing bonus and a $150K post-win bonus. A good paycheck for them. And they get the perks. Being featured in the magazines with me, partying at my condo, my yacht. They get limo services for the takeouts. They don't get limo services when they go to restaurants and stuff. No. Like whenever I go on break with the team, if they want to go out to dinner, they have to drive their own cars. I'm not gonna have limo services for you. Sarah. Because chances are the 7 team will be going out every day with me and my significant other. Because they're rich, they can afford it, obviously. Sometimes they might bring food from home if they're cheap. If the guy's cheap, he might bring food from home, obviously, to save money. Sometimes his wife or her husband might make them a good lunch, and they eat their food at home. Yeah, you can either bring your lunch from home, eat at work, or if you want to go out with me, I'm going out every day. I can afford it. You go out with us, we go to the restaurant, and we get our takeout or we eat there. They can easily afford it, obviously. And the accountant, lawyer, head of production get a $2 million yearly salary, and they get a rich $11 million of the box office royalties. They get $11 million of the box office royalties of the movie. It's a good deal for them, obviously. And they get a $600K signing bonus and a $250K post-win bonus. And they get the $2,000 gift card too. Do they get money for the merch, Ivan? No, they don't get any money for the merch. They're not featured in the merch. I'm not giving you shit for the merch. Only the stars get a piece of the merch. And Peter O'Mell and me and my sister, we obviously get money from the merch in the movie. They don't get, the 17 don't get a dime off the merch. They're not featured in the merch. They don't get shit off the merch. And then 2 script developers of various who I hire. Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, the Russo brothers, Ryan Johnson, Ryan Coogler, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? James Gunn. I highly doubt James Gunn. He's locked on for DC. So he's most likely out of the picture. But you guys get the picture, right? There's other characters, I don't know their names, who are good in Hollywood, obviously. To work for your companies and Sarah. Yeah. Michael Bay is good too, but he's too expensive. He's going to demand something crazy. He's worth $500 million, which means he's going to demand a ridiculous salary, man. Like he's going to demand something crazy like a 60 million bonus and like a I don't know a 10 million euro salary, which I would never pay him that. The bonus I don't mind paying him like a 60 million bonus, but for his salary you have to reduce it down. You don't want to pay him $10 million. It's affecting your budget like crazy. And that's why those guys are out of the picture. They're too big. They're too expensive. You'd rather work for me than work in Hollywood. That's my point, right? Yeah. Obviously. I don't know who I'm going to hire, man. Well, you guys have to send your resumes. Obviously. I'm sorry. And that's what my girlfriend is going to force me to choose. She wants to have a life with me. Yeah. And she knows if she lives a life with me, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I can easily offer her a job for my company and pay her $250K a year. I would never pay, if I did run off with my girlfriend, obviously, I would never pay her $1 million a year. She's not worth that, but I'd pay her maybe $200,000, $250K a year. That way she's making a good living and she can buy her like her own cars and everything, and get her pay her bills, pay off her loan. If she has a loan, she can pay off her loan, pay for her gas for her car. She'll live with me rent free. I won't charge you any rent. This is hypothetically speaking, obviously. I won't charge you any rent. You can live in my nice 500 condo rent free. Obviously, I'll take you out nice dinner. Whenever I go to travel around the world, you fly on my jet free of charge. And I can ease. I obviously have to pay for the suites because she can't afford it. But if you want to get nice clothes and all and stuff and get your own car, you're paying with your own money. The money that I'm paying, you have enough money to get your own nice $60,000 Porsche, BMW. Yeah. But sometimes I will spoil, obviously. When I go out, I'll buy her dinner. Sometimes I'll buy her clothes here and there and that kind of stuff sometimes. But you're paying for your own bills. I'm not paying for you. But you live in my condo rent free. That's my point. That's what they're going to force me to choose. Because they want to be part of that billionaire life with me. Yeah. You have no idea what price you're paying for your significant other, man. She's a bitch, man. You're going to be miserable. You know what I'm saying? I know, but look, man, you're not meant for me. And the only way I can get these perks, perhaps even flying, don't hate me what I'm saying, is if I have her blue. I need her blue to trigger the perks, man. To stay on forever, she's meant for me. You're not meant for me. So I'm saying, I don't hate me. I'm saying, yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to go upstairs and get a coffee. I know you enjoy this show. I'm going to go upstairs and get a coffee. I'll talk more about Sky Source. Don't hate me, saying. I'll talk in a sec. Just give me if you don't know wait, guys. All right, I'm back, guys. Sorry for the long wait. I went upstairs to get. I actually have cocoa, not coffee. This is cocoa. You guys have to wait a good while. I don't know, like 5 minutes. Sorry for the long wait, guys. Yeah, I still have like a good like 19 minutes on my phone, 18 minutes on my phone, whatever it is. Yes, that's the structure for the salaries for my 17. You have to work for the big six. I don't want television guys. I don't have time to look at like 1,000 resumes, guys. Narrow it down to the big like 5 companies that they work for. Sarah? Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. So I'm going to put out the applications for the 17, the photographers, graphic designers, web design. I'm going to have 1 web designer, 2 graphic designers, and 3 photographers. Photographers have to have Hollywood experience, preferably working for the big magazine companies like Vogue. You know what I'm saying? Those big companies. So you get unheard of pictures for your company and your magazine ads and your posters and all that stuff. And then you need to hire a good web designer who worked in Hollywood. That way he codes an amazing website just as good as Netflix. You only need 1 web designer, and you need two graphic designers is enough. Add all the pictures. So Sarah, I'm going to hire 3 head chefs. Ooh, you need to own a restaurant to qualify, but you need to be a chef, not a line cook. So Sarah, I want a chef, not a line cook. So Sarah. Chefs means like you have training, like you know how to make you know how to bake pie, you know how to make cake, you know how to make cheesecake. You have to know how to make all that stuff. You know how to make all the complicated bake. You have to know how to bake, right? Anyone could do burgers and pizza, but you need to be trained. Know how to make good pizza, know how to make garlic sauce, know how to make ice cream, all that stuff. And so you have to be trained. Know how to make strudels. You know how to make strudels. Line cooks don't know how to make strudels. You need to know how to make all that stuff. So Sarah, yeah. So Sarah, the chefs, I'll pay them a $430,000 deal for 2 years of work. So 15K signing bonus, and then 3rd year when you start work, you get $200,000 salary. 4th year you get $200,000 salary, and then end of filming you get your $2,000 gift card, and you get another $15,000 bonus. You can use that money to take your family on vacation, buy nice stuff in your house, buy more TVs, more couches for your house, renovate your house. For 15 grand, you can do a nice renovation in your house. Yeah, do good things with that money. Sarah. That's what this has been crazy for the application. A lot of head chefs, a lot of owners, a lot of people who own restaurants around the world are going to be applying for that head chef job. They want that money because most people don't make that, man. Most restaurant owners don't make 200K a year. No, they make like 80, 90, 70, 60K a year owning a business. It's tough just to make 100K a year owning a restaurant. That's why 200K a year is a really, really good salary for a head chef. So you're making your money owning your restaurant, and you're also making good money working for my company. You're making good money. The guy's rich now. He's making his 60K, 65, 70K owning the restaurant. He's making an additional $4,000, He's now rich. He's making good money. Samsara. Yeah. He's making good money, Samsara. Yeah. Obviously. And all the Hollywood actors agents will be in my database. Yeah. Not CS agencies, no, only Hollywood ones. The CS actors are not that good, Samsara. If you have CS actors in your movie, you're going to have a terrible movie, man. Your movie won't be as good. They're not that great actors, CS actors. You see a clear drop in quality when you see, like, independent movies. When I mean independent movies, I mean, like, C-list, non-Hollywood independent movies. The Hollywood independent movies, the movies are still pretty good. But the moment you see the C-list independent movies, you see a drop in quality, man. The actors are not that good. And they're not worth their millions. They're worth, like, their 70, 80, 100, 200K a year, 200K salary. They're cheaper. They'll save a lot more money, but you're going to get a shittier movie, man. You want to get movies on the same level as Hollywood, you need to hire the best of the best. And so I have no choice but to hire the Hollywood actors. But they're not cheap. They're going to demand a lot of money on. They're not cheap, the Hollywood actors. Their agents are going to demand. No Hollywood actor, no A's actor would do a movie for me for $200,000. No, they're going to demand millions because they're greedy pigs, and they're worth the money because they're the best of the best. They're not going to do the movie for that kind of money. No, they're going to demand their millions because that's how much they make in Hollywood. They're greedy pigs. Their agents are greedy, obviously. But I can afford it because I'm now a multi-billionaire. I can afford to pay them the rich salary. But don't let them dupe you either. If they want more money, I'm going to say, no, you're not worth any more than this. Sarah. If Keanu Reeves wants more than $1.5 million in royalties, I'm not paying more than that, man. This is what I'm paying you. If you don't like it, it's a deal. I mean, yes, I'm not paying you more than this, man. This is enough. End of the day, the world's excited to see me, my another, not you. You'll build buzz for the biggest actor, but you're not me, my another. So I don't hate you, son. You're not me, my another. This is a life. I don't even make this in Hollywood. Yeah, it's a good deal, obviously. I'm saying. Is Keanu who's greedy? Of course he's greedy, man. All the A's actors, big A's actors, are greedy pigs. They're all greedy pigs. Everyone in this world wants to make as much money as they can, man. They're all greedy animals. They're greedy sharks. Ben Affleck is greedy too. He might try and push for 100 million royalties. I'm like, no, Ben. 66, 70 million. I'm not going to hire than 70 for him. 70 million is good enough for you. Yeah, but Ivan, like, what about the fucking rates, man? Like, $70 million in Canadian money is like 50, I don't know, $53 million in American money. Yes, you don't even make this in Hollywood. You make your 20 in Hollywood, and that's it. I know you don't like the rates, but if you don't like I'm not living in your filthy fucking country, man. If you don't like the rates, then you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood and say, how are you saying that? It's a delight. And even with the rates, we're still making what we're making in Hollywood. Yes. I know they don't. I know some people might be pissed off about the rates, but I'm not living in the fucking States, man. I don't live in the States. The States is too fucking crowded. I don't like the States. No, I like this. I like the States. The States is a beautiful country. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful country. It's not as beautiful as Canada. I don't hate you, but it's a very beautiful country. I don't want to live there. It's not for me. It's too crowded. I don't want to live there. Canada's my home. I was born here. I'm biased, obviously. I was born here, and my dream is to live in Vancouver. I want to start my Scottish entertainment company in Vancouver, not in the States. Sarah. And even with the rates, I'm still paying you more than what you make in Hollywood. Sarah. Scarlett Johansson, 61 million. She's making like 40 million in American money. That's more than what she makes in Hollywood. And if they're pissed off about the rates, you're more than welcome to work in Hollywood. Only my offer, man. We left behind. So I'm saying it's a deal, Ivan. This is more than money for us. Yeah, accept the offer and what? And we give it cheers, toast together. So I'm sorry. Yeah. So I'm sorry. Beware of the greedy pigs, Ivan. No, the Hollywood actors are greedy animals, especially the A-listers. They're greedy people. They want a piece of you and your significant money, man, for the box office and merch. Yeah. I'm not going to hire for $1.5 million for the merch. That's good enough. And the small issues get $500,000 for the merch. That's good enough. But for the royalties, I'll pay you your millions. But if you think I'm going to pay you like $200, you're fucking crazy. I'm not going to pay you that. But you're now ripping me off. So Sarah, you're ripping me off a lot. And I'm not going to do like that. So Sarah, I'm not going to do like that. I hope my volume is better on my TV. Oh, my volume is better, yeah. Sarah. Especially Peter. Peter's a greedy pig, man. He's a greedy animal. Be careful of him, Ivan. He's a greedy pig, Peter. Yeah, man. He's gonna push for that billion. You don't like Peter? No, I want to pay you that. Ivan, it's nothing on like Peter, man. Like, you're actually kind of pissing me off, man. What I'm paying you is enough. I'm not paying more money, man. You're fucking greedy, man. How you done? I know, like Peter. No, you're not getting. No, you're zero. You're not getting double, man. Yeah, man. You're not getting any more money. You're not getting any more money, Peter. Yeah. You're fucking greedy. I'm sorry. The only way I'll pay Peter his billion deal is if I make so much money off the book. If I make something crazy like $20 million, I know I'm going to make maybe 17, 16 million off the movie. I'll gladly give Peter an $850 million royalty check. and his 105 million for the merch, and his 100 million, his 85 million base, he signs his $1.2 New Zealand deal. It's pocket change if you make that, but if I make 9, which I most likely will, I'm not going to give Peter that money. Otherwise, he's taking a chunk of your money. Don't ever give Peter $600, $700, $800 of royalties if you made $9 million off your book. Chances are you're going to make $6, $7 off your movie. Don't give Peter $800, $700, $600 of royalties. He's taking a chunk of your money. You and your sinners' money. Don't want Peter to do like that. Because Peter's a greedy pig. He's blinded by his greed for the movie, and he wants to get paid as much as possible. Sarah. He was a greedy animal. Be careful for Peter Jackson, Ivan. Be careful for the greedy pig, Peter Jackson. He is a greedy pig, Sarah. He was a greedy animal. Yeah. He's not as greedy as the Gates, but he's fucking greedy. The Gates are so greedy, where they locked everything on me, man. They locked everything on me, the Gates. And they'll only let me do minimum wage. And that's how you know they're fucking greedy. And they're multi-trillionaires. They're greedy pigs, obviously. But Peter Jackson's a greedy animal. He's greedy. And don't let the Gates super you Ivan either, right? You wrote your book. It's your right to own it. Even if they threaten you, don't fall for that. And all you gotta do is wake up 1 second. You get your freedom of control. Don't let them do like that, man. The Zane's book is yours. Those billions are yours. It's not theirs. They have their money. I have mine. See what I'm saying? There you go. You have, I don't know, your 100, 150 billion you're making every year. $200 billion. I don't know how much money they're making every year from the world. You have your hundreds of billions that you're making every year from the world. And I have my 9, 10 million off my book. My money off my merch, my movie, my game. It's my money. It's not yours. So I show my camera. Don't hate me.